what makes Freedom Planet unique? Retro-inspired platformers have been a recent trend in the gaming market, with the likes of Shovel Knight, Cave Story, and many others trying to recapture the exciting 8 and 16-bit eras. Some developers have taken to not only reimagine the classics, but go far beyond and improve on their framework. One of these games is Galaxy Trail's Freedom Planet for PC and Wii U. What started as a Sonic fan game turned into a Kickstarter, Wii U port, and now even a sequel. It became something all its own, with original characters, a new setting, and fantastic presentation to match. It not only encapsulated the fun of Sonic games, but even managed to achieve a charming narrative that fits the motif while adding so much more to the gameplay. What makes Freedom Planet unique is how the controls are fluid and simplified enough that players feel in control and have the luxury to experiment. This is complemented by the characters and gameplay through smart level design. Freedom Planet stars 3 anthropomorphic creatures, Lilac the Dragon, Carol the Wildcat, and Mila Bissette. Together they fight to protect their planet from the invading forces of the evil Lord Brevin. The gameplay on the surface harkens back to the 16-bit platformers of the Genesis, and much like Sonic and his pals, all playable characters come with their fair share of abilities that they can use to traverse levels and defeat enemies. Lilac can use her hair to attack and her dragon powers to blast off at supersonic speed. No surprise, she was originally going to be a hedgehog. Carol uses her feline powers for wall jumping and can ride her motorcycle to blast through long sections of land. And Mila is able to flutter jump, dig for hidden items, and use her shield powers for shooting lasers. These skills and different playstyles make each level feel different depending on the character. The controls are very easy to understand and give each character options for handling every situation. This lets players control their character however they want, like favoring certain moves and finding optimal ways to attack, all at a lightning pace. The levels feature differing paths and hidden areas only accessible for certain characters, to which the levels in Freedom Planet are huge. The average level will take a player about 10 minutes to complete, but is designed for not only speed sections, but small puzzle sections that require some exploration. Whereas this would normally seem like it halts progress, each character's agile movements keeps these areas at the same fast pace as the rest of the game. When the character's movements flow together this seamlessly, jumping around platforms and hitting switches just to blast off at full speed right as the door opens feels satisfying to even the average player. Because of these smooth controls, bosses feel so much more exciting. Understanding the power of today's computers and consoles, Freedom Planet doesn't hold back and goes far beyond its 16-bit inspiration. Sprites will fill the screen, bosses are these gigantic monstrosities, and all the enemy fire makes for some beautiful chaos. Coupled with the fluid controls, bosses become this dance of dodging attacks and finding openings, and with the variety of attacks that each character brings, so too do the bosses have variety, such as Lilac needing to soar way up to hit her opponent who's practically off screen. Landing huge multi-hits can be satisfying, and when a boss is finally defeated, it's a big sigh of relief as every battle feels like a duel of epic proportions. Coupled with a dark, cartoony, but mildly complex story, it's easy for players to put themselves in the shoes of the intrepid heroes. It all stems from the fact that the characters control with such fluidity that players can harness their abilities with ease, and it brings out their personality. For a game that started out as a Sonic fan game, Freedom Planet grew to prove that the 2D platformer still had so many underutilized facets to the gameplay. Quick, nimble characters that allow for puzzle-solving sections that feel fast-paced, and having a variety of abilities that bring out a character's personality helps make the gameplay feel organic. It's not that Freedom Planet is just another retro-inspired indie platformer, it's that it shows its mastery of game design that brings out every nuance of the game. That is what makes Freedom Planet unique. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos that discuss what makes any video game stand out, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.